The river is the biggest asset of Topalan village. They can farm through the water of the river and get something to eat as well. Everything that is needed to survive has come from the river.
Masalah transportasi yang susah. Karena kan dulu kalau lewat darat nggak bisa lewat sungai. Nah, sungai itu musim-musim itu kan olehnya kalau nggak ada sampan itu kan pakai rakit.
Bapak perlu berapa lama ke desa sebelah dengan perahu?
Tidak hitungan jam, tapi butuh berhari-hari.
Oh, berhari-hari Pak ya?
Iya. Karena sekarang sudah enak, jalan sudah dibuka oleh Koren 3 Hutani di sana.
This new road has connected neighbors and allowed children to hang out together. This path of the forest changed many things. Mr. Simas, who has been living in Topalan village for 38 years, has finished preparing to go out into the field. His business is farming, like his neighbors.
Nah, sampai sini tahun 71, karena kan belum terlalu ada larangan segala macam, nah, jadi ladang berpindah-pindah, semua masyarakat mayoritas bertani itu membakar ladang.
Topalan is a village settled by the slash and burn farmers. They thought there would be a better life if they started to live together.
Ada larangan membakar lahan. Nah, jadi istilah sistemnya kalau berladang, sekarang kan tidak bisa lagi sistem membakar.
Having been struggling to make a living, the village of Topalan had to find a new way. Among the many ways, what Mr. Simas chose was the path to the forest. Mr. Simas participated in the project of Resident Forest in 2005. 5,000 trees are growing on his 5 hectares of land.
Panen pertama ya kalau mengenai hasilnya cukup lumayan, memang cukup menguntungkan. Kalau itu 4 batang kisar 1 ton, harganya per tonnya $7. Dari awal itu kan ditawarkan ke masyarakat, ya, tapi karena masyarakat tidak mampu, itu kan otomatis kan sekalian perusahaan yang menggarap.
The Resident Forest started in 2007 with the Indonesian Ministry of Forestry policy for managing the forest based. For sustainable forest and community welfare, policy authorities, businesses, and above all, the community had to unite. KTH Corporation of Kondo Group, a forestry company, started planting trees since 1998. Planted the value of Resident Forest and Topalan village in compliance with the forest policies. They have a variety of clones by studying the climate, soil, and species that fit the purpose of the region. KTH has thoroughly managed good seedlings to share the know-how of clone forestry with residents. These management methods were developed by their forestation business. KTH is a company that plants trees by reserving the forest and considering biological diversity. This solid philosophy began in 1998 when the west area of Lamandau, Kota Waringin Regency, was beginning to turn green. The trees produced by residents and companies are processed into wood chips at KTH's wood processing complex and exported to the world. The residents and company are making profits together with the plantation. So why did this company propose a resident forest while already doing a successful business?
Kami dapat melakukan ini berkat dukungan dan bantuan penuh dari penduduk setempat. Kami pikir ini saat yang tepat bagi kami untuk membalas rasa terima kasih ini. Untuk itu kami membangun kemitraan hutan rakyat yang sudah kami mulai sejak tahun 2005.
But the Resident Forest Project was not smooth from the beginning.
Itu prosesnya agak panjang juga. Jadi walaupun istilahnya kami menerima, tapi kan kami harus menyiapkan lahan. Tapi kan lahan kan kalau istilahnya buka hutan murni, perusahaan tidak berani. Harus hutan yang bekas digarap, bekas ladang.
Perakaran itu kan butuh respirasi.
KTH has provided several briefings and training on the types of resident forest programs, the difference in profits, and how to grow trees. And they left the choice to the residents. Mr. Simas and the residents of Topalan registered their land in the Resident Forest Project and let the company manage it. This is called $7 per ton program. Therefore, KTH is doing the forestation and management of the resident forest of Topalan. The employees of KTH are checking the growth of volume and length to enable more harvesting and taking necessary actions. Besides the company employees, we could see some people including Mr. Simas.
Halo Pak.
Ya, halo.
Bapak apa karyawan KTH?
Bukan, saya pemilik lahan.
Bukankah dalam program $7 pemilik lahan tidak harus mengurus lahannya sendiri?
Benar, tapi bagi penduduk yang ingin mengurus lahannya bisa mengajukan SPK ke pihak perusahaan dan dia pun akan mendapatkan upah. Dan pada saat panen nanti dia akan mendapatkan hasil dari panen tersebut.
Oh, begitu.
Ya.
Ayo makan siang sini.
The Resident Forest Project brought long-term profits and labor opportunities to the residents of Topalan by planting trees on the land that was not of any use.
Punya Bapak sekitar berapa hektar, Pak?
Ya, kurang lebih 16-17 hektar.
16-17. Cukup banyak berarti ini, Pak.
Iya, Pak.
Nah, untuk hasil panen yang pertama, itu hasil panennya kemarin beli apa itu, Pak?
Oh, itu sebagian untuk bangun rumah.
Bangun rumah. Setelah bangun rumah, apalagi, Pak?
Ya, sebagiannya ditabung untuk anak kuliah. Ya, yang lain-lain, keperluan lain lah.
Compared to the early days of dump, there are now more people with confidence. The primary forestation area of the resident forest of Topalan is about 760 hectares. The residents were satisfied with the primary harvest and wanted to expand the area. Finally, 300 hectares were added around 2017. With the success of Topalan, the number of participating villages has increased to 12. The project is being actively carried out by dividing it into 5 areas. Mr. Uda, who grew rubber trees before, is participating in the $35 per ton program. This $35 per ton program is planting the trees on his land, managing and producing on his own. The profits are large, but the burden on residents is also large. KTH understands these difficulties, so they visit them and give some advice.
Dengan hutan rakyat ini, saya karena saya mampu, jadi saya tidak was-was nanti apabila anak saya melanjutkan perguruan tinggi, saya merawat dengan kayak merawat anak sendiri.
The resident forest was not just in the interest of the residents. There have been some effects that even the company could not expect.
Ya, mudah-mudahan bisa naik gaji. Amin. Gitu ya, Pak ya.
Aside from expanding the forest itself was being protected by the resident forest around the industrial plantation.
Harapan menjaga desa kami tetap seperti ini. Semoga dengan tumbuhnya pohon ini, dengan harapan tumbuhnya hutan rakyat ini.
Oh, harapan saya untuk desa, mudah-mudahan desa saya lebih maju. Jadi mudah-mudahan oleh karena kerjasama istilahnya Desa Topalan sama dengan PT Korem 3 Hutan ini memang cukup berhasil.
Now, the biggest asset of the residents of Topalan is tree. KTH clarifies that it is a valuable result of coexistence with residents.